Ladies and gentlemen, this anime is not really much of a surprise to me in the first place. I have seen anime similar to this. If you guys watched I think my first girlfriend was a gal, or the one anime with their dirty jokes being non-existent, like the whole concept there, all that shit. It's basically this anime. It's just it just goes another level that I have not ever thought about or even think it was possible in the first place. But so yeah, they made it possible. So InterSpecies Reviewers. Whew, this anime, I thought it was gonna, like, be what I think it was gonna be, and then like this anime goes beyond another level that I don't think any other anime is not gonna take. I hope this is like no more seasons after this, because I'm pretty sure everybody would just everybody would just watch this like one time. And I was thinking, Funimations, they actually made a dub for one episode, and it was just the first episode, and then they took it off. Like, they did not put that in their roster in their anime app. But I'm like, okay, I watched the whole entire 12 episodes, and it made pretty much sense why they did not put their English voice actors to continuing dubbing the rest of the 11 episodes. It makes a whole lot of sense. But hey, if they made that really premium, they could have been banking on that, because wow, this anime is just, it's something. So InterSpecies Reviewers is a 12 episode anime with a runtime down of 23 minutes each, and you can only find this on Anime Ultima. That's how I was able to watch it in the first place, because it was on Funimations for only, I don't know how many hours, or even like a day, before they thought, yeah, let's like not voice these characters no more. And it's on Verb. It's sure as hell not on Crunchyroll, and I don't know any other app that allowed this. The only app I remembered, and it was deleted from the Play Store, was Anime HD, and that's where I found this anime in general. And I was gonna watch it at some point, and now is better than nothing. And throughout the whole episode, 12 episodes, I had a pretty good laugh at the most part, and I had to turn down the volume of my TV at certain occasions, and I just did not. I swear, dude, like, the FBI better not be going to my house, man. I kind of do not want that to happen to me. But yes, InterSpecies Reviewers. In our world, the human race constantly debates about several important issues, such as which girl is the best girl, how good is something as fapping material, which fetish is the sexiest. Accompanying these great warriors as they present us with different girls, different opinions, different boners, and show us that the fantasy world may not be all that different from ours. Oh my gosh, it is. It's just mind blowing to me that they managed to animate this in the first place, because I'm not gonna hold back, guys. They show some boobs, some boobies, some anime titties. It's animated, bro. Like the nips are there, man. It's just there, not blurred out, not blurred out in general. It was just there. It was just there chilling. And I'm like, okay, there's no way that any of these anime companies would like put this on their their actual official app, because reasons that makes pretty much sense there. But yeah, with our three sort of main characters, I don't want to include the other characters because they don't come all the time. So the main character is Grim. She is a angel that had her halo broke, and she needs to wait until it fully heals. And she has two parts of a girl and a guy, and it was I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of disturbing for the most part. And then like the rest of the episodes, you just gotta I gotta use this, or not used to this. You just gotta pull through to the end. And then you got Stunk. Just a human. you know, just being a human. So somehow he survives attacks from the one bartender that he goes, the bartender lady that he goes to go drink with his buddy, who is Zell, Zell, Z-E-L, I think that's how you say it. Well, yeah, well, Zell, who is an elf. So, yeah, it started out with just those two guys, and then they bump into Krim, and then they wanted Krim to take them to heaven so they can, you know, pound some angels. And it was just like, oh my gosh, this is how the rest of the episodes were gonna be. Whoops. But yeah, that's what ends up happening. They start with Zell, Stunk, Krim, and then with the other side characters, forgot their names as well, but with those three in general, they start pounding every single type of species you guys can even think of. Well, not think of, because they only showed like a good handful of what species they were pounding, and I'm like, oh my gosh, dude, this it's just like every time I keep watching, it's just like I'm just keep thinking over my head. They made this possible. They animated this, and I'm like, how in the world has it not been taken down or anything? And it's just like, yeah, when they start doing that, like they actually show that in the anime. You know, you gotta like turn your phone, turn your TV down, like whatever you're watching, wear headphones, you just watch this on your phone. Don't watch this at TV, boys, especially you guys. Like, just gotta turn it down. Nobody gotta hear it. Make sure your Bluetooth speaker is not connected while you're watching this anime. I repeat, do not connect your Bluetooth, and make sure it is not connected, or else you're gonna have a long talk with your parents about this. But yeah, I don't want to over exaggerate, but that's how, or no, not that's how, but that's entirely the general plot of the anime in general. And again, I'm so surprised that they made it possible. So still blows my mind. It's just I just don't know how they just made it possible, but they did. The opening, I like the opening, even though they showed some, you know, unblurred boobs, but yeah, it was somewhat enjoyable. And I think we have a problem with animes being animated, but yeah, that's what it is for the most part. They start pounding any type of species, giving whatever they find. Like, they go to, it's like how you call it, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like a brothel or something. Like, you know, they service you all different kinds of girls, and then, you know, whatever the species that they're pounding. So like, let's say like a bunch of demons, or the undead, or birds, or dolls. Yes, they pound dolls too. It's just like it's just too much, man. It's just too much. Like, they don't even, the only thing they blurred out is just the private parts, and it's just like, you gotta be messed up. Like, you managed to not blurt out the nipples of a woman of all kinds of species, but like, you're blurring out that. It makes sense. It makes so much sense, because at that point, that it's automatically like a red flag. Oh wait, that's a hentai, and it's surprisingly not, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you right now, it is not. But let me just stop overreacting about this, and let me, you know, speak about this in my other point of view. So it's funny for the most part when they don't pound different species. You know, how they react, how they behave with Zell, Stunk, and Krim, how they interact with each other, and, you know, the encounters with, you know, different species that they meet, and, you know, they start going at it. It's really funny before they start, you know, pounding and everything, but before that, it's really funny for the most part. It's really enjoyable, and at one point, they needed to repay back from all the gold that they spent on this one place. So they, you know, did some quest. It wasn't like a whole episode or something. If I had to give an estimate time of like when I saw something that wasn't pounding or anything, it's just like them going on an adventure quest. It was probably, I have to give it like, maybe I saw like 2-3 minutes of it, and then, you know, they just go back to, hey, let's go somewhere else to pound some chicks, and it's just like, yeah, that's it. So am I proud for watching all of it through? Yep, I managed to do it all in one shot. Like, I didn't switch up another anime. I wanted to watch all of it throughout the whole thing without pausing or no delaying. But yeah, I gotta give myself a pat on the back, and I'm not in trouble. So good on me for that one. If I had to rate this anime, this is the tough one, because like I find it hilarious, but it's just also, it is just pervertive as fuck, bro. So I cannot just like give it like a little nut tap and just like, let me just put it that. So I had to give this, like, for my taste, I like anything that's really nice, that has a good story and everything, or a good plot and good characters and everything. But this one is not really good at all for like, if like to watch like narratively, like a good story. But this is a anime just like, you know, just to laugh off or to watch with your buddies, with the homies, you know. I don't think it's something you should watch by yourself. If someone's in the house with you, you just have your TV or your phone cranked up to max volume, and you know you're gonna start hearing, you know, all that. And yes, they do show them going at it in the anime. So there's a treat there for you guys that wants to watch it or not, and I just, you know, somehow convince you to watch it. But yeah, I would have to rate this probably a 6 out of 10, mainly because I really did enjoy the characters. I besides, you know, the whole them being perverted and think about, you know, pounding species and everything. I love their general personality and how they act differently without, you know, constantly wanting to go at it with, you know what. But yeah, I would have to give it a 6 out of 10. Love the ending as well, because there is some short clips at the endings, and it's just like, oh my gosh, dude, they're just adding in more stuff to this anime. So yeah, I would give it a 6 out of 10. I'm not saying it's a bad anime, but I don't think it's not the type of anime for people who don't like a good story. But it's no different about the anime that has a concept of dirty jokes not existing. It's basically like InterSpecies Reviewers just goes on a deeper level, bro. And I don't think I'm gonna see any anime in my lifetime that's gonna top InterSpecies Reviewers off, unless they make another season of this. I would just like, dude, they're out of control at this point. But yeah, I don't think there's any other anime that's gonna take risk and to go that deep into making their animated manga like how they did for InterSpecies Reviewers. So if you guys have watched this, which I won't be surprised if you have, please tell me if you liked it or not down below in the comment section. Oh my gosh. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sanagos69. This has been InterSpecies Reviewers. Make sure you watch this with your headphones plugged in and don't crank up the volume max. And yeah, just to make sure no one doesn't hear what your headphones are picking up. So yeah, later guys. Hope you all have a wonderful morning, night, day, evening, whatever the occasion is. Please sure to go check out all my socials down below, for my Twitter, my Instagram, my Discord server, and all that stuff. Anyways, that'll be all in the links down below in the description if you guys want to go check it out once more. But yeah, I'm not going to waste anybody's time. Later, everybody. Peace.